Dagi jinso gipe di dagi jola penshir sangye jobar sho sangye chedan sogi chenam ra janshu bardu dani gyabsu chi dagi jinso gipe di dagi jola penjir sangye jubar sho. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. So the next one in the Tibetan tunic goes quite quickly, but we'll also recite in English so we can contemplate the meaning. Kepa ma senchen tamshe gi dondu nyowa nyowa yanda daba zobe sangi gi gopang rinpoche chine kyam topa ja di che du jetsu ma pama jome nejo nyamsu langwa ji o. In particular, in order to benefit all my mother sentient beings quickly and more quickly, I must achieve the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. Therefore, I am going to undertake the yoga of Venerable Aryatara. Simjin Tamje Dewa Dan Dewe Gyu Dan Dempa Joji Simjin Tamje Dunge Dan Dunge Gi Gyu Dan Jewa Joji Simjin Tamje Dunge Mebe Dewa Dan Mijewa Joji Simjin Tamje Nyerin Chadan Nidan Jewe Tam Yomla Neba Joji. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from desire for friends and hatred for enemies. Rani ke chigi jetsuma bama jome kujem jur. In one instant I arise as Venerable Aryatara. Om Vajra Amrita Kundali Hana Hana Hum Pe Oma Sabawa Shuddha Sawa Dhamma Sabawa Shuddho Han Tompa Nidu Jo Tompe Ngane Yamle Lung Ramle Me Ale Yeshe Gi Kapala Yangshin Gyache Chewe Nandu Shanga Tutse Nga Shuale Yeshe Gi Tutse Gyatso Chembor Jur. Oma Ahum, Oma Ahum, Oma Ahum. Om Vajra Amrita Kundali Hana Hana Huam Pe Oma Sabawa Shuddha Sarva Dhamma Sobawa Shuddho Han Tompa Nidu Jo Tompe Ngane Kamle Tupe Nunangi Nandu Hungle Chudze Namba Rangshin Toni Nyamba Chudze Soso Namba Chen Wangbo Jugi Choyudu Zaba Mebe Dewa Keba Chemba Gyur. Oma Agam Ahung Om Padyam Ahung Om Vajra Pupe Ahung Vajra Dupe Ahung Om Vajra Aloke Ahung Om Vajra Gende Ahung Om Vajra Nude Ahung Om Vajra Shabda Ahung. So the next part I'll read out in English, and we'll just take some time to contemplate the visualization. In the space before me, on a lion throne, lotus and moon disk, sits Kadaravanitara, who is inseparable from my root Lama. Above her are Venerable Atisha and the other lineage Lamas, and she is surrounded by the 21 Taras and so forth, the Yidams, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Hears, self-realizers, and oath-bound protectors. Sangye tamje dube gu doje zembe ngowo nye gonjo sogi zawa de lama namla chaze lo. Sangye tamje dube gu doje zembe ngowo nye gonjo sogi zawa de lama namla chaze lo. Your exalted body is the embodiment of all Buddhas. You are in nature a Vajra holder, the very root of the three rare and sublime ones. I prostrate to all gurus. Gombo tuje chedemba tamje gyamba demba bo. Sonam yenden gyazo jin dejin shela chaze lo. Gombo tuje chedemba tamje gyamba demba bo. Sonam yenden gyazo jin dejin shela chaze lo. Oh, sorry. The Savior having great compassion, the Founder having all understanding, the field of merit with qualities like a vast ocean, to you, the one gone to thusness, I prostrate. Tabe deja jewa gyur gewe nyenzong le jojin, chidu dandan jojo be jigyo jelai jazelo. Dabe deja jewa gyur gewe nyenzong le jojin, chidu dandam jojo ba jigyo jelai jazelo. The purity that frees one from attachment, the virtue that frees one from the lower realms, the one path, the sublime pure reality, to the Dharma that pacifies, I prostrate. June Jowe Yamlante Laba Dala Rabdune Shingi Damba Yunden Sojo Gendun La Chase June Jowe Lamyande Laba Dala Rabdune Shingi Damba Yunden Sojo Gendun La Chase. Those who are liberated and who also show the path to liberation, the holy field qualified with realizations, who are devoted to the moral precepts, to you, the sublime community intending virtue, I prostrate. So we'll do the simple outer offerings, and then we'll do the 7 limbs more slowly. Om sarva tata gata sabbarivara agam bhajem bube dube aloke gende nyude shada pratisha hunsa. Om sarva tata gata sabbarivara om ahum. So we'll do the 7 limbs. And we'll do this in Tibetan slowly, but the English is there too to contemplate the meaning. Gyewaze nam la chaze lo nge sham ye chu cheba malubu tomene sa didun tam jesha ge ba ge John Jembo. So we'll do the long mandala offering. Shingambu Vajo Benza Bumi Ahung Wangchen Segi Saji Om Benza Rege Ahung Chijari Koyugi Kowe Usu Ri Jiao Ri Ra Shalu Babo Lo Zambuli Nu Balangje Jan Jaminyen Lu Dan Lu Ba Ngaya Dan Ngaya Jen Yeden Dan Lang Jojo Jaminyen Dan Jaminyen Gija Shadu Lambo Rimboje Loginda Rimboje Nududa Rimboje Jandu Zumo Rimboje Shalu Mabu Rimboje Lonudu Kolo Rimboje Nujandu Nobu Rimboje Jangshadu Jebe Bumba Nangi Shadu Nima Nudu Dawa Daje Lunga Yizu Longshudu Sumge Zoje Rinchen Manda Zambo Kunzang Chebe Zoje Ba Loi Lana Lama Yedang Kunjo Zun Labu Duje Wangi Jene Dala Jinji Labdu Saji Bagi Joji Medo Ram Ri Ram Ling Ji Ni De Gen Pa De Sangye Jindu Mede Buwayu Jogu Nama Dajingla Chebarjo. We'll do the additional verse for His Holiness. Ganri Rawe Korwe Jingam Dibendam Dewa Malu Jongwene Chenreziwa Tenzin Gyazoye Shabeside Bardu Tengyurji Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryadayami. Now we begin the next part. Songye chedan sogi chenam la jangshu bardu dani kyasu chi dagi jinso gibadi dagi jola penjir sangye jobar sho Sangye chedan sogi chenam la jangshu bardu dani kyapsu chi dagi jinso gibadi dagi drola penjir sangye jobar sho. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Le zo kungi jo ne gewe she son don jo tsu Please bless me to devote myself in thought and action to the virtuous teacher, the very source of all goodness. By training in the path that pleases all the conquerors, may I reach unsurpassed enlightenment. Please bless me to devote myself in thought and action to the virtuous teacher, the very source of all goodness. By training in the path that pleases all the conquerors, may I reach unsurpassed enlightenment. First round. Lada lami jibengi jani bemola dude bomba gunle josebe droma yonla chazelo. Sorry. So I notice in the third line, pompa kunle josepe, this should be actually pompa kunle jose me, because it's the mother, not the father. So just to let you know. La da la min jibingi jani bemo la dude pompa kunle jose me joma yom la chaze lo. La da la min jibingi jani bemo la dude pompa kunle jose be joma yom la chaze lo. Next four in English. Devids and Titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and Titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and Titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and Titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. So we'll do the brief offerings. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Agam Pajem Pupe Dupe Aloke Gende Nude Shabda Pradipahum Swaha. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Om Ahum. Jetsunjo me jala gu jase sham yu zhu che ba ma lu bu to me ne sa di dun tam che sha ge ba ge wa nam la je rang kor wa ma tom ba du le jo ne jo la che gi ko lo kor wa dang da zheng gen ham jan joy jem borng. We'll do the short mandala offering. So ju bu gu jo ju me do dram ri ram ling ju nu Song Yeshe Mete Buayu Jogun Namada We'll do the verse for His Holiness in English. Savior of the snowland teachings and transmigratory beings, who extensively clarifies the path that unifies emptiness and compassion, to the lotus in the hand, Lord Tenzin Gyatso, I beseech, may all your holy wishes be fulfilled. Idam Guru Ratnam Endalaka Niryatayami Sangye Chedan Soge Chenam La Jancho Bardu Dani Kyasu Chi Dagi Jinso Giba Didagi Jola Penchir Sangye Jobar Sho Sangye Chedan Soge Chenam La Jancho Bardu Dani Kyasu Chi Dagi Jinso Giba Didagi Jola Penchir Sangye Jobar Sho. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Da So we'll do the praises to Tara once in Tibetan and once in English. On Jesu ma pama joma la chaselo chasa joma nyama pa mo chini Geshe lo danja ma jiden sungen chinki zegi kise jewa leni joma chasa tungi dawa kundu kamwa gyani zebe she ma kama choba soba nangi raudu chewe raba ma jese senu chini cheji peme chani namba je ma jimba sunju katu ziwa zoba santen che yene ma chase deshin shebe su to taye namba gyawa che ma malu paro chimba tepe gyawe segi shindu te ma chasa dudara hungi ge dudan cheda nanga ga ma jinden dimbo shaki nente lupa me ba gupa nu ma chase gyashin me la samba lung la la so wang chu che ma jumbo rolan jiza nada nujin sugi dune te ma chase chi chi che dang pe ki paro tu go ra tu che ma ye kyun yun kyun shaki nente me pa chu ba shin tu ba ma chase tu re ji ba chen po tu ki pa nam pa che ma chu ki sheni cho ye den se dao tang she ma lu tse ma chase kun shu sun la cha ge so mu tu ko nam pa ge ma lu chu gi ko lo ge be rang gi e gi so nan chu ma chase ra du ga wa ji be u gi nu gi chen wa pe ma je ba ra zi du da ra yi du da shi de wan du ze ma chase sa shi kyung we zo nam dang she gu ba nu ma ni ma zhou wei yi ge huan gi pong pa tang she nam pa zhe ma chase da we dun bu e gen gen pa tam shi shin du ba ma ra ba ku na e pa me le ta ba shin du e ra ze ma chase ka pe ta me ta ba wei chuen we u na ne ma ye gen yun gen ko ne ko ge jai nu di nam pa zhe ma chase sa shi nge la cha gi di gi nin shi sha gi to ma cho ye chen ze yi ge huan gi rin pa dung po nam ni ge ma chan nen de ma ge ma shi ma nyang en de shi cho ye ni ma so ha am dang yang dang den pe de ba chen po jong pa ni ma cha se ku ne go ra ga we jai lu ni nam pa ge ma yi ge chu pe nga ni ke be je ba la je ma ni ma cha se tu re jam ni de be hung gi nam pe sa be ni ma ri ra man da ra dam be je den su nam ye wa ni ma cha se lai so yi nam pe ri da ta jin cha na ma Tara nijo peke ye ge duna malu pani tse ma chasa lai sonam ge bo lauda miya chi te ma gune gocha gawe ji gi soda mira ngenpa tse ma chasa nima dawa ge be cheni bela urab ze ma hara nijo tu tara ye shinju jabo rimne tse ma chasa dine sunan ke be jiwe tu dan yang dan de ma tu dan rola nu jin so na jomba tu re rab sho ni ma sawa nga di tu ba di da chasa wa ni shu tsa ji. Excuse me, once in English. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of Three Worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage, she who face and binds 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage, golden blue one lotus, water-born and hand-adorned. Effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the all-lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Marut, honored by the hosts of spirits, course racers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tray and pay sounds, destroying foes by diagrams. Her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to the very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at her heart, her fingers, adorn her with three jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding. Right stretch left bound joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter humda. 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Frees with whom and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of syllable hum. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru Mandara in Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the hair marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poisons. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare. She dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by set of the 3 natures, destroy hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise courses supreme to Re. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Venerable Aryatara, great treasure of compassion, grant your blessings to increase all favorable conditions and to clear away every obstacle, that all migratory beings may swiftly enter the city of eternal joy. Venerable Tara, great treasure of compassion, grant your blessings to increase all favorable conditions and to clear away every obstacle, that all migratory beings may swiftly enter the city of eternal joy. Second round. La dan la min che bengi jani be mo la de bomba kun le jose be joma yon la chaz lo. La dan la min che bengi jani be mo la de Bomba kunle jezebe joma yon la chaze lo la dan la min che bengi shani bemo la de Bomba kunle jezebe joma yon la chaze lo. Devas and titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Om Arya Thare Saparivare Agam Bhajem Bube Dube Aloke Gende Nyede Shauda Pradisha Hum Swaha Om Arya Thare Saparivara Oma Ahum Jetsunjo me shala gu jahase nge sham ye chu che ba malubo to me ne sa du to tang che sha ke ba ge wa nam la je ra kor wa ma to ba du le jo ne jo la che gi ko lo kor wa da zhen ge nam chan chu chen bo rang ho sa ji bhe gi jo shi me do ram ri ram ling ji ni de gem ba de sang ye jin du me de bu wa ye ro kun hama da jing la che ba jo je tsun lama dam ba ge nam ki che gu ka la kien se chu zhen zhe ji dar sam pe de Shabba Vaduso Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami Songye Chedan Sogye Chenam Lai Jangshe Bardu Dani Kyabsu Chi Dagi Jinso Gibadi Dagi Jola Penshi Sangye Jubasho Sangye Chedan Sogye Chenam Lai Jangshe Bardu Dani Kyabsu Chi Dagi Jinso Gibadi Dagi Jola Penshi Sangye Jobar Sho. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Let me and all those who need protection come under the supreme giving gesture of your right hand, as well as the refuge-granting gesture that liberates from all fears. So once in Tibetan and twice in English. Onje su ma ba ma jo ma la cha se lo cha sa jo ma nya ma pa mo chi ni ke shi lo tang cha ma ji den sun gen chi ke se ge se je wa le ni jo ma cha se tun ge da wa gun tu kan wa ga ni se be je ma ka ma jo ba so ba na ki ra du che we ra ba ma cha se se nu chi ne che ji pe me che ni na ba ge ma jimba sun ju ka tu ji wa zo ba san ten cho yun ye ma cha se de shin she be zu to ta ye na ba ja wa che ma lu pa ro chim ba tu be ge we si gi shin tu te ma cha sa tu ta ra hu ngi ge da dan cho dan dan ka ga ma jin den den bo sha gi nen de lu ba me ba gu ba nu ma cha sa ga shin me la zang ba lu na la so wang chu che ma jun bo ro lang ji za na da ne jin zu gi du ne te ma che che dang pe gi pa ro tu go ra tu che ma ye gen sha gi nen de me ba ju ba shin du ba ma cha sa tu re ji ba chen bo du gi ba nam ba je ma chu gi ze ye cho ye den ze dao tang she ma lu se ma cha sa kun shu sun lo cha ge so mo tu go nam ba ge ma lu cho gi ko lo gen pe ra gi o gi so nan chu ma cha sa ra du ga wa ji pe u gi nu gi che ma pe ma she ba ra she tu ta ra ye du dang she den wang du ze ma cha sa sa she kyang we so nan dang che gu ba nu ma ni ma cho we yo we yi ge huan ge pom ba dang che nam ba zhe ma cha sa da we dun bo we gen gen ba dam she shin du ba ma ra ba ku na o ba me le ta ba shin du o ra ze ma cha sa ka be ta me me ta ba we chuen we u na ne ma ye gen yun kun ko ne ko ge jai bu ni nam ba zhe ma cha sa sa ji nge la cha ge ti gi nun shi sha gi de ma cho ye chen ze yi ge huan ge rin ba dun bo na ni ge ma cha sa de ma ge ma shi ma nyang en de shi cho yu ni ma so ha dan yang dan den pe de ba chen bo jong ba ni ma cha sa ku ni ko ra ga we jai lu ni nam ba ge ma yi ge chi be nga ni ge pe re ba hum le jo ma ni ma cha sa tu re sha ni de be hung gi nam be sa be ni ma ri ra man da ra dam be je ji den su nan yo wa ni ma cha sa lai zo ni nam be ri da ta chen cha na na ma ta re ni jo pe gi yi ge du na ma lu ba ni ze ma cha sa lai so nam ge bo la da mi a chi te ma gu ni go cha ga we ji gi so dan yi la ngem pa tse ma cha sa ne ma da wa je be je ni be la o rab ze ma ha ra ni jo tu ta ra yi shin ju ja bo rim ne se ma cha se de ni su ne ke be ji we tu da yang dang de ma tu da ro la no jin so nam jom ba tu re rab ju ni ma sa wa nga di tu ba di dang cha sa wa ni shu sa chi Om I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of the world's stillborn lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as a thousand star collection. Homage golden blue one lotus, water-born in hand adorn it, giving effort calm austerities, patience meditation her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Marut, honored by the hosts of spirits, course raisers, Gandhavas, Yakshas. Homage with her tray and patience, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to the very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart her fingers, adorn her with jewel mudra, light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all her guardians assembly, shaking frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding, right stretched upon joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter whom the seven levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with whom and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to the with seed letter, of the shape of syllable whom by foot stamping shakes the three worlds, Meru Mandara and Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the hair march moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom
Okay,
gods
right in
and
front of
their
you.
kings and their kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose two eyes bright
Huh?
with radiance of sun and full moon,
No, he's
twice
going.
Hara
I'm
and
already here.
Tutare,
He's
she
gonna go to the
dispels
library
severe
and look for,
contagion.
and I'll
Homage
come.
full of liberating, powered by set of the three natures,
Okay, you
destroys
come
forth
with
the
me.
spirits
Go to
yakshas, and raise corpses
the.
supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Om I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three worlds, dear-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as a thousand star collection. Homage golden blue one lotus, water born in hand adorn it, giving effort calm austerities, patience meditation her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Marut, honored by the hosts of spirits, course raisers, Gandhavas, Yakshas. Homage with her tray and pay sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to the very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at her heart, her fingers, adorn her with three jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all direction wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous
Okay.
radiant,
Oh,
crown
thank you.
emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair, no, sending out much light eternal. Homage to Midritha blaze like eon ending fire abiding. Right stretched left bound joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter whom the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Freeze with whom then knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of syllable whom by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds. Meru Mandara in Vindhya, homage holding in her hand the hair marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor. Homage with all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by set of the 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits yakshas, and raise courses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. So as we continue, there'll be many more recitations of these 21 praises. So there's a lot that are recited in this puja, but I'm also cognizant that if we go too fast, it might be hard for some people to connect or to keep up with the ritual. So what we'll do as we come to the section with the most recitations is do a few in Tibetan and English, and then do the short condensed recitation. And that will also leave us some time to have sort of more of a contemplative mood and recite Tara's mantra maybe before we close the session. So that's how I think to proceed. Venerable Arya, great treasure of compassion, grant your blessings to increase all favorable conditions and to clear away every obstacle, that all migratory beings may swiftly enter the city of eternal joy. Venerable Arya, great treasure of compassion, grant your blessings to increase all favorable conditions and to clear away every obstacle, that all migratory beings may swiftly enter the city of eternal joy. Nadan lamin chibengi shani pemo la de bomba gunle josebe joma yomla chaselo. Lamin chibengi shani pemo la de bomba gunle josebe joma yomla chaselo. Ladan lamin chibengi shani pemo la de bomba gunle josebe Joma Yomla Chazelo. Devas and Titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. Devas and titans bow down with their crowns at your lotus feet. I prostrate to the liberating mother who liberates from all misfortunes. So perhaps the instructions are saying we offer flowers to the holy object. So perhaps we'll recite this verse just kind of in English, and we'll do kind of all the offerings together, but perhaps it's nice to just recite this in English and then to do the Sanskrit, the standard Sanskrit offering prayers. From the nature, the existent sphere, pure transcendental wisdom, Dharmakaya, the illusory transformed goddess, the females offering drinking water, bathing water, flowers, incense, light, perfume, food, and music, I offer in order to please the destroyer qualified Tara's multitude of deities. Please accept this and bestow upon me the common and uncommon attainments. Om Arya Tare Tsaparivare Agam Bhajem Pupe Dupe Aloke Gende Nide Shabda Pratishin Swaha. Om Arya Tare Saparivare Oma Ahum. Jetsunjo me jala gu jase nge sham ye chu che ba malu bo do me Mandala offering. Soji Bogu Joji Sangye Jindu Please bless myself and others to accomplish all our purposes in accordance with the Dharma just as we wish, and to pacify immediately the group of hindrances, such as sicknesses, harm by spirits, and other obstacles. Idam Guru Ratna Mendalakam Niryatayami. So, for the next session, just to kind of reiterate what I said before, we have the refuge and bodhicitta, and then there's a verse on the visualization. So this verse on the visualization is actually what we're supposed to be visualizing as we recite these praises to the 21 taras. So we have a choice now, which is that there is this very brief verse at the bottom of the page, but there's also the full praises. So I think it would be nice to do the full praises at least a couple times. So we'll do those once in Tibetan, once in English, and then for the remaining 7, we'll do the short praise. And then after that, what I would like to do, since I think we're in good time, is recite the mantra with this visualization. And when it says the beneficiary and myself, the beneficiary can be those lights and nectars entering to yourself and all sentient beings. So that's a nice, I think, kind of moment to make the practice more contemplative. Sangye chedan soge chenam la jangsho bardu dani gyatsu chi dagi jinso giba di dagi drola penche sangye dropa sho sangye chedan soge chenam la jangsho bardu dani gyatsu chi dagi jinso giba di dagi drola penche sangye dropa sho. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Kule duze chujun ba randang sunje chiyo ne zute lukun gangwa ye jinla malu jo pa jo. From her exalted body, a stream of nectar flows and enters the crown of the beneficiary and myself, completely filling our bodies and granting all blessings. Onje su ma bama joma la cha se lo cha se joma nyoma ba mo jini geshe lo dang ja ma jiden sun gen chi geshe gi gese jewa le ni jo ma cha se tungi dawa kundu ganwa gani se be she ma kama to ba so ba na ki ra du jewe ra ba ma che se se ni chi ni je je pe me che ni nam ba ge ma jimba sun ju ka du zi wa zeba santen cho ye ni ma cha se de shin she be su to ta ye nam ba ja wa che ma ma lu pa ro chin ba to be ge we si gi shin de de ma cha se tu da ra hu ni ge do dan cho dan nam ga ga ma ji den den bo sha ki ne de lu ba me ba gu ba nu ma cha se ge shi me la zang ba lu na na so wang chu cho ma jung bo ro lang ji za na da ne jin so ge du ne de ma che che lang pe ki pa ro tu go ra tu jo ma ye ken yen ken she gi ne de me pa tu ba shin tu ba ma cha se tu e di ba chen bo tu gi ba nam ba je ma chu gi ze ye jo ye den ze dao tang che ma lu zi ma cha se kun shi sun lo cha ge so mo tu go nam ba ge ma lu chu gi go lo gen pe rang gi yo gi so nang chu ma cha se ra du ga wa ji pe u gi nu gi chen wa pe ma she ba ra she tu da ra ye du dang shi den wang du zi ma cha se sa shi kong wei zo nang dang she go ba nu ma nie ma cho wei yo wei yi ge hong gi pong ba tam she nam ba zhe ma cha se da wei dong bo wei gen gen ba tam she shin tu ba ma ra ba ku na o ba me le taba shindu orab zema chase kaba tame me ta bawe chingwe unam ne ma yekin yunkin kone koge jai buni nampa jema chase shashin la chagi tiji shishi shaki to ma choye chense yige huangi rinpa dumbo namni gema chase dema gema shi ma nyangin deshi choyo ni ma sohan dang yang dang dembe deba chenpo jomba ni ma chase kune kora gawe chai luni namba ge ma yige chube ngani gobe reba hunle joma ni ma chasu ture shani debe hungi nambe sabu ni ma rira mandara dambe je jiden sunan yuwa ni ma chasa lai soni nambe rida tajin chakna na ma tare ni jo peki yege duna malu pani se ma chasa lai sonan gyabo lada miya chi de ma guni gocha gawa ji gi sodan ngirangen ba ze ma chasa ni ma dawa ji be cheni bola ora ze ma hara ni jo tutara ye shinjo jabo rimne ze ma shade dine sune ke be jive tu da yang dang de ma zhozhan rulen nu jin so nan jomba tu re ra chu ni ma sawa nga di tu ba di dang chasa wani ni shu tsa chi. I prostrate to the noble, transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from molding stamens of the Lord of Three Worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage golden blue one lotus, water-born in hand adorn it, giving effort calm austerities, patience meditation her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all-Lord, Shakra, Agni, Brahma, Marut, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tray and paisans, destroy her foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in her raging fire blaze. Homage to the very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart her fingers, adorn her with Trijul Mudra, light rays masses all excited, and direction wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding, right stretched left bound joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the latter whom the seven levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with whom in knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of Shilabohum, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru Mandara in Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the hair march moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara Mpe, totally dispelling poisons. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. So we'll recite the condensed short praises 4 times, and then we'll recite Tara's mantra. Om Chonden Dema Lama Joma La Chazelo Chaza Joma Tare Pe Mo Tutara Yishi Gunse Ma Ture Dondam Tamshe Terma Soha Yige Chela Rabdu. Om, I prostrate to the goddess foe destroyer, liberating Lady Tara. Homage to Tare, savioress heroine, with Tutare dispelling all fears, granting all benefits with Ture. To her with sound Svaha I bow. Om, I prostrate to the goddess foe destroyer, liberating Lady Tara. Homage to Tare, savioress heroine, with Tutare dispelling all fears, granting all benefits with Ture. To her with sound Svaha I bow. Om, I prostrate to the goddess foe destroyer, liberating Lady Tara. Homage to Tare, savioress heroine, with Tutare dispelling all fears, granting all benefits with Ture. To her with sound Svaha I bow. So let's do that visualization with the stream of nectar and lights coming from the 21 Taras, entering ourselves and all sentient beings. And let's recite the Tara mantra for about 5 minutes together. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha, 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 Om Tare Tu Tare Soa, Om Tare Tu Tare Tu 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 Soa, Om Tare Tu Tare Soa. So we'll do the prayer for the benefits. Whoever is endowed with devotion for the goddess and recites this with supreme faith, remembering it at dawn upon waking and in the evenings, will be granted all fearlessness, with perfectly pacify all negativities, and will eliminate all unfortunate migrations. The multitudes of conquerors will quickly grant initiation. Thus endowed with this greatness, one will eventually reach the state of a Buddha. If affected by the most terrible poison, whether ingested, drunk, or from a living being, just by remembering will one be thoroughly cleansed. If this prayer is recited 2, 3, or 7 times, it will pacify all the sufferings of torments caused by spirits, fevers, and poisons, and by other beings as well. If you wish for a child, you will get a child. If you wish for wealth, you will receive wealth. All your wishes will be fulfilled, and all obstacles will be pacified. So the next one is the offering of the torma. So I checked about this because I didn't have time to make a torma yesterday. You can visualize the torma, so that's what we'll all do. I checked this with relevant authorities, so if you don't have a torma at home, do not worry. We'll visualize a torma, and we will offer that visualized torma together. Om Vajra Amrita Kundala Hana Hana Hum Pe Oma Sabawa Shuddha Sarva Dhamma Sobawa Shuddho Hong Tompa Nidu Jo Tombe Ngane Yamle Lung Rale Me Ale Yeshe Gi Kabala Yangshin Gya Chewe Nangi Nangdu Shanga Dutse Nga Shuala Junge Yeshe Gi Dutse Gyatso Chempo Jor Oma Ahung Oma Ahung Oma Ahung Lama Jetsume Laso Nangi Cha doje hözegi bugu jande sowa jor. The gurus and hosts of deities of the Venerable Aryatara partake of the torma by drawing it up through the light straw of their Vajra tongues. Om Aryatare Sapariwara Idambalimta Kaka Kai Kahi. Om Aryatare Sapariwara Idambalimta Kaka Kai Kahi. Om Aryatare Sapariwara Idambalimta Kaka Kai Kahi. Om Aryatara Sapariwara Agam Pajem Pupe Dupe Aloke Gende Nude Shada Pratishahum Soha. Om Aryatare Sapariware Oma Ahum. Lada Lamin Chebengi Shani Pemola Jide Poma Kunle Jazema Joma Yomla Chaselo. So that's just one. And yeah, I always get confused on this. So just for people, when you do this at home, I always say Chaksal Lo, but that's actually incorrect. It's Chaksal Te. Which is interesting. Yeah, I always say low by accident. So we'll do the prayers in English. Venerable Aryatara and your retinue, please bless me with the affection of your non-referential compassion, so I may be able to fulfill all my wishes without obstacles. Let the teachings and practice of the victorious ones in general, and the doctrine of Losang in particular, spread to the 10 directions. Let the Sangha who uphold the doctrine be harmonious, and may their enlightened activities increase. Please pacify conflicts, famine, and sickness in this country. Increase the Dharma and good fortune. Expend the power of Dharma rulers, and grant happiness to the central and border areas. Please protect us from temporary and ultimate fears, such as the 8 and 16 great fears, spirits, plagues, nightmares, and bad omens, as well as the sufferings of samsara, the unfortunate states, and so forth. May life, prosperity, and merits increase, and may all negative thoughts be pacified. Please grant your blessings that realizations of the 3 principles of the path and the 2 stages may quickly be completed. From now until the essence of enlightenment, I have no refuge other than you. Bless me and care for me as a mother does for her only child. So, this is the most important part for all of us who are not expert. We'll recite the 100-syllable mantra, and then we will confess any omissions or mistakes. Om Padma Sattva Samaya Manu Paraya Padma Sattva Tenu Patita Jidu Me Bawa Sudakai Me Bawa Subhukai Me Bawa Anurata Me Bawa Savasiddhi Me Prata Savakama Susame Sitan Shiyam Kuru Hung Ha Ha Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Pema Mame Musa Pema Bawa Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe Manye Yonsu Mashe Dang Kanya Nupa Mache Pa Dine Jawa Gange Pa Dekun Geshe Zoze Je Lapa Dani Chepa Dan Chuge Yenla Nyamba Dan Dagi Jenge Chichia Pa Deyang Zupa Zedu So with all my actions performed here, with whatever I could not find or was not able to do, please be patient. Please also be patient with the rituals I have performed incorrectly or with omissions. So then this verse, it says remain or depart. So if you have an image of Tara, so we have a few statues and paintings of Tara here, you'll ask her to remain. If you don't have an image of Tara, you'll ask her to depart. For the benefit of migratory beings, please abide with this image, granting wealth, highest goodness, and long life free from sickness. Om Supratishta Vajaye Svaha. Yeshe parang jingi neshu she damse parang ni la timpa jor. The wisdom beings return to their natural abodes. The commitment beings absorb into me. Imagine Tara and the 21 Taras absorbing into your body. Gewa di yin yo du da pa ma jo ma jo gyo ne jo Like a wish-fulfilling tree and a fortune-jeweled vase, you are the wish-fulfilling treasure, granting all desires and fulfilling all hopes. O conquerors, Mother Tara, and all conquerors with your children, take care of me and grant the auspicious signs of increasing virtue. So we'll just do some very brief closing dedication prayers and then special dedication for Rinpoche. Chanjo senjo rinpoche, maje banam chejo chi, cheba nyamba me bayang, gone gondu pewa sho. Tongni tawa rinpoche, maje banam chejo chi, cheba nyamba me bayang, gone gondu pewa sho. Jambe pao jidar kyamba dang kundu zambo deyan dejinde deda kungi jesu dalo je gewa deda tamche rabdu ngo dusu shebe gewa tamche gi ngowa gangla chodu ngabade dagi gewe tsawa dikun kyang Zambo Chechi Raudu Ngowagi. So, dedicating the merits that we've accumulated together today, especially for dear Guru, Kyabje Lama Zopa Rinpoche's swift return. And I just want to make it really clear that, we say we're doing prayers for Rinpoche, but the prayers are really for us. I've been, looking at the beautiful tributes, especially from Rinpoche's close students, and for many of them, the feeling is like losing a parent, really. But I think with a parent, you might have to worry about where they're going. With a Rinpoche, we don't have to worry about that at all, because of course the sublime beings are always going to pick up exactly where they left off in their efforts to benefit the teachings and sentient beings. So I would propose that we dedicate the merits of our session to being able to work together well as a center, as a family of centers, as Rinpoche students, as people who maybe are not Rinpoche students but who are very inspired by him, to work together to keep the wheel of Dharma turning as harmoniously as possible so that when he returns, he can pick up exactly where he left off without any obstacles. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. And please stay tuned to our newsletter and website for more special ceremonies for Rinpoche as they unfold. Thanks so much.
Thank you.